Am I the asshole for giving my daughter a time limit to move out of my home? Posting for a friend. Excuse formatting as unmobile. My daughter 23F and her husband have lived in my home for over a year with their new baby who was born late last fall. They have 2 of the 3 rooms of my home to themselves along with part of my kitchen. I do not charge them rent or ask for help with the utility bills. I absolutely adore my grandchild and would do anything for them. My daughter always starts conflicts with me. I've been quiet and non-confrontational for the most part. I finally have had enough and I feel like I can't house her family forever. As a mother, I believe I need to push her to be on her own. I can't afford to keep housing them with the additions they have on my bills. They have a substantial amount of savings that they have accumulated for themselves. I gave them 60 days to move out as I would like to have my home back. Not the asshole, they live there rent-free and take up rooms in full of your house. There is absolutely no reason they should stay there, and giving them 60 days is enough time to find a place. Unless they start contributing to utilities or living expenses. Not the asshole. 60 days is plenty time to figure something out, plus it's your home and you get to decide who lives there and who doesn't. You were more than generous to not charge them rent or anything while they lived there and they have a savings, so it should be more than easy to get a place of their own.
Info: do her and her husband have employment right now? Not the asshole. It'd be one thing if she was in school, couldn't find a job, blah blah. But if they have a substantial amount of savings and feel comfortable enough to start a family, they can do that in their own place.
Not the asshole. How they treat you is absolutely not right.
No, you're not an asshole, not the asshole, at all. It's time for them to move. House guests are like fish in the refrigerator, after 3 days they stink. It's time for your daughter and her family to spread their wings. You gave them enough time to save enough money to find a place and it's time to go.
Not the asshole. Without boundaries they'd likely stay with you for good. They have no reason to keep taking advantage of you.
Not the asshole. She's an adult with a family that's taking up a significant portion of your space at no personal cost. That's not something she's entitled to and you're well within your rights to want your space back.
So where's the conflict?
Without knowing the context behind the conflicts, I can't make any judgment on that. But you should absolutely look into tenant laws before you evict them. They may have specific rights since they're residing there. Not the asshole overall. Not the asshole. They are 2 adults, they need to act like it.
Info: what are the increases in housing expenses because they are living with you, a larger power and water bill? How much of an increase compared to last summer are we talking about? What are these conflicts? I think you are asking for a favorable judgment while posting an incomplete narrative.
Not the asshole. 60 days is plenty of notice. I would not give her an extra day.
Info: what's the conflict? The context of what started this is relevant.
Not the asshole.
Not the asshole. You have been more than fair.
Not the asshole. I'm pretty sure in average landlord-tenant situations they only have to give 30 days notice. So you're being quite generous.
Not the asshole. Very reasonable. Very polite. And very loving to take them in and let them have so much space. Even the way you wrote this is clear, concise and to the point. You are a rock star.
Not the asshole. They are adults and can live on their own.
Not the asshole. It's not your job to house them, especially when they're taking up most of your living space.
Not the asshole. You can do what you like with adults. I would have had a quiet talk with the daughter and asked her what her plans were for moving out.
Not the asshole. However, I suspect half of their entitlement and problems are due to not paying any rent.
Info: are they healthy physically as well? Specifically, the baby.
You are the asshole. It's the middle of a pandemic and $60 is fuck all. Maybe charge her for bills or come to some sort of payment agreement in the meantime. Or ask for proof that they're looking for a place to live.